Understanding A Murmur of Dissent. Hello, everyone. Today, we're diving into an interesting English phrase that you might come across in books, news, and everyday conversations: a murmur of dissent. This phrase is rich in meaning and usage, and understanding it can really help in comprehending the nuances of English communication. Let's explore what it means, its origins, and how you can use it in your own conversations. First, let's break down the phrase into two parts: murmur and dissent. Murmur refers to a soft, indistinct sound made by a person or a group of people speaking quietly or at a low volume. It's often used to describe a sound that is not clear enough to be understood or that conveys a sense of quietness. Dissent means disagreement with the prevailing opinion, policies, or decisions, especially in a formal context like politics, work, or social issues. It's the act of holding and expressing opinions that are different from those that are officially supported or widely accepted. So, when we combine these two, a murmur of dissent refers to a situation where there is a quiet, perhaps even unspoken, disagreement or dissatisfaction among a group of people. It's not a loud protest or a clear objection, but a subtle indication that not everyone is in agreement. A murmur of dissent is often used in contexts where overt opposition might not be possible or is discouraged. It can be found in scenarios ranging from a formal meeting where a controversial decision is met with quiet unease, to a public setting where direct confrontation is avoided, but there's an undercurrent of disagreement. This phrase is powerful because it highlights the presence of disagreement without the need for loud or direct opposition. It's a nuanced way of expressing dissent, often signaling the beginning of resistance or disagreement that might grow more pronounced over time. Let's look at some examples to see how a murmur of dissent can be used. In a meeting, when the new policy was announced, there was a murmur of dissent among the staff, signaling not everyone was on board. In literature, the protagonist's decision was met with a murmur of dissent from the crowd, a sign of the growing unrest. In everyday conversation, there's been a murmur of dissent on social media about the recent changes to the service. These examples show how the phrase can be used to describe different levels of disagreement in various contexts. Understanding phrases like a murmur of dissent can greatly enrich your English language skills, allowing you to capture subtle nuances in conversation and writing. It's a reminder of how language can be used to express disagreement in a restrained, yet powerful way. We hope this video has shed light on this fascinating phrase and that you'll feel confident using it in your own conversations. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to exploring more interesting English phrases with you.